Hey guys, this is Sanjo bringing you another video on my high desert garden, and this video is gonna be a video tour for the month of July 2021. And oh man, do I have a lot of things to show you guys on this video. I'm gonna be including my tomato harvest, some zucchini, some of my nectarines, peaches. They're not done yet, they're not ripened, but I'm gonna be including lots of different things on my on this video tour for July 2021. It's been really hot up here in the high desert. We've been having temperatures all the way to 116 Fahrenheit, so it has not been very pleasant. But one thing I don't like about July is that everything ripens at the same time, and a lot of the fruit, vegetables, peppers, tomatoes, they tend to go bad because you don't get to harvest them. I mean, you don't get to enjoy them because they all go ripen at the same time. So I really hope you guys like this video, and if you have any comments, any suggestions, please drop them in the comment section. And I really hope you like this garden tour for the month of July 2021. Stay tuned. Yummy. These guys are my nectarines. This is my 9-year-old nectarine tree that is doing excellent. As I have been mentioning on previous videos, this nectarine tree got pruned very heavily at the beginning of this year, and that's the reason why it's not putting out as many fruit as previous years. But I'm not complaining because the fruit has gotten a little bit larger than other years, and I'm very happy about that. These guys are gonna be ready for harvesting probably in the next 3 or 4 days. If I don't harvest my nectarines on time, the birds are gonna get to them, and I'm not gonna get to enjoy them. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna come out here, and I think I'm gonna harvest the whole tree because there aren't that many of them. If anything, maybe about 100 of them at the most, when on previous years I've had as many as maybe 100 on just one single branch. But today they're just scattered, just one here and there, but not that many. At the most I probably have probably about 100 total. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about. The birds are already getting to them, but it's okay. I don't mind sharing. I must be crazy trying to record this video under 110 right now Fahrenheit. But I'm using an umbrella, so I really hope my neighbors don't think I'm too crazy. So here is the tomatoes, guys. Look at this. These guys are huge. I'm gonna harvest this one because it's already getting over-ripened. These guys are very big. I've been harvesting lots of tomatoes for the past week or so. I've been giving many away to my neighbors and family members. I've been taking some of them to work because it's just these things are just producing way too many for me to catch up with the harvest. I think I have already harvested the biggest ones. These guys are the brandy wines. These are the red brandy wines. These guys are pretty small compared to the ones that I harvested about 5 days ago. I harvested about 20 of them all at once because the plants were just getting, the branches were just breaking off the vines, and I gave those away to my neighbors because I don't eat that many tomatoes. I know it's kind of crazy that I spend so much time out here in my garden, and I don't get to enjoy the fruit of my labor, but it's all right. Mostly I do it to just kill some stress. Look at this, guys. These are the Marzano tomatoes. I've been eating a lot of these guys in salsas. They're quite delicious. These guys are pretty close to the Roma tomatoes, but not quite the same. And as you can see, my wife was out here a little while ago, and she harvested about 20 of them. She made some very good salsa with them. But these guys, if I'm not mistaken, they are intended to make, I think, pasta with them, tomato sauce. That's how they use them in Italy. This is a section where I have lots of volunteer tomatoes. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are the sun golden tomatoes, or somehow they got crossed with a different, actually no, it's two different vines. One of them is red cherry tomatoes, and these guys are the sun gold tomatoes. And once again, these guys are volunteers. One thing I do when I buy a tomato seed is that I buy the heirloom type of seed. That way I can just keep saving the seed and replanting over and over again, so I don't have to be buying seed all the time. So if you ever buy seed online, just make sure you buy the heirloom type. That way you don't buy the hybrid, because you can only grow it one time. The next year they will come up, but it's not gonna be the same anymore. These guys are my eggplants. Very soon I'm gonna have my wife make me some lasagna with them. They're very delicious when they're fresh. Grapes are doing excellent this year. If you guys remember, I made a video on how to encourage for clusters to get bigger. And if you guys check my previous videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I went ahead and I cut the cluster in half. And what that does, check it out. See that right there? This is just half of one cluster. The remaining half will be probably hanging all the way down here, but I cut it when they were little, and what that did, it encouraged for the grape to get a little bit larger. They are still remaining somewhat small, but it's okay. As the plant gets larger, the stalk gets thicker, the grape should get a little bit better. As you can see, these vines loaded down with grapes. I should be able to keep harvesting grapes for the next, probably for the next 30 days. Because with this heat, a lot of the fruit just ripens too fast. And a lot of the grapes I get to throw away. This is the raised bed where I have all my cherry tomatoes. These guys are the what is the name of the indigo rose tomato. This is how it looks like once the tomato has ripened. But when they start purple. It's a very beautiful plant, and that's why I grow it. I think this plant is a determinant plant, because it doesn't grow as big as the others. Look at that. This one is remaining pretty tiny, but it is putting out lots of tomatoes. But I don't think the vine itself is going to grow any larger. These plants right here, this is the these right here are my Cherokee Purple. It's one of my favorite tomatoes to grow up here in the high desert. It's quite delicious, very, very tasty. Unlike the indigo rose tomato, this is my favorite tomato that I grow out here in the high desert. I really, really recommend it. It's called the Cherokee Purple. I think 70% of my cherry tomatoes, tomato vines that I have in my yard are all cherry. Yep. No matter what they do, they just keep coming back. But look at that striped zucchini doing excellent. So let me take you guys to the other side of the yard. I have not seen lots of and many July videos on YouTube for some reason. I always encourage for you guys to. I know it's very hard to be out here in the heat, but believe me, the YouTube gardener community is out there is expecting for you guys to be uploading some short videos that they don't have to be very long, but just keep making content for YouTube, because it really is a stress reliever for a lot of people like myself. I have a very stressful job, and this is what I do to entertain myself. So I encourage you guys to come out, grab your phone, and I know it's really hot out here, but you can do it early in the morning. Just a 2-minute video, 3, maybe 5-minute video. Just you don't even have to say anything. Just come out, point the camera to your tomatoes, peppers, or whatnot, and believe me, we will really appreciate that extra effort. This little plant, the blackberry plant, was transplanted from the other side of the yard, and look at this. It's already producing blackberries for me. Number 9. Nice and sweet and sour at the same time. All right, so let me see what else I'm going to show you. Look at this. It's my food forest right here, packed with tomatoes, peppers, zucchinis, cucumbers. This year I'm not gonna have that many cucumbers because the soil mix that I purchased was pretty cheap. I think I only paid like $8 for a cubic foot bag, and it turned out to be garbage. So no more Walmart. Look at this tiny little tomato. Tiny little cucumber. Last year was a lot better because I purchased the Miracle Grow, and I just kept harvesting cucumbers throughout summer. This is my loquat tree. It made it through winter, and now that it's summertime, it's kind of holding back a little bit. But this guy should reach maybe a 4-foot tall tree by the end of 2022. I'm just gonna keep on gathering organic matter at the base of the plant. This one is also protected with the 40% shade cloth. This is the other side of the house where I have my Italian basil. I have more pepper plants, more tomatoes. That's my 4-year-old nectarine tree that doesn't have any fruit on it because the wind knocked it all the way down to the floor. So just barely starting to recover. I picked it up from the ground, I secured it with wire, and it came back. So hopefully it survives. I have lots of volunteer. Actually, no, these are seedlings, some cuttings from my plumeria mother plant. These are all cuttings from that plant, and as you can see, it's very easy to propagate plumeria plants. Not difficult at all. Just want to make sure that they are not exposed to extreme heat or sunlight, because the plant pretty much will fry. But look at this. It's resting under my peach tree, and they are doing excellent. November comes around, December, these guys are going to be brought inside the house. They're going to be used for decoration, and when spring comes around, 2022, they come back out again. This is my 9-year-old plum tree with no plums because the thing only put out about maybe 30 plums because of the heavy pruning that I did last year. But it's gonna come back in 2022. Sorry about that noise. This is the Pineda peach tree. They are not doing good at all for some reason. It's already July and the fruit is remaining very small. By now this plant, this fruit should be large like this, but I don't know why. Maybe because it's too hot, I don't know, but I don't know, maybe in the next month or so. I don't remember exactly when is the time that I harvest these guys. I'm gonna check my previous videos and maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe they don't start ripening until maybe the end of August. Look at this, more tomatoes. This is the side of the yard that faces the south part of my yard. As you can see, it's pretty dense. Lots of foliage, lots of plants, lots of vegetation. And believe me, this is nothing. I've been cutting down lots of plants. As you can see, I just compost them. I just grab the branches and I drop them in the ground for insulation, if you will, and just to help the heat. But no matter what I do, still look how much vegetation surround this house. And on the tomatoes, if you guys remember, I eliminated one section. There should be a tomato plant right here in this area, but I did it one in between, and even then, look how many plants I have. Look at this, wasting tomatoes all over the place. I don't know if the cats are doing that or maybe squirrels, but it's not cool. Look at this, broken branches, more tomatoes. Look at this. Look at all these tomatoes behind this plant. I really need to have my neighbors to come out here and start harvesting all these guys before they go to waste. More tomatoes here. See, look at this, big guys. I'm just gonna leave them alone. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be ending this video very shortly. The last thing I need to show you is the progress of my pepper plants. Peppers are also doing great, and also I'm also going to include the progress of my Carolina Reapers. I should have some Carolina Reapers already. Maybe not turning red yet. But let me just go take a look at it. Look at this. This is the area where I have all my peppers. This is the Anaheim. I use these guys when I'm barbecuing, and they are excellent. All of these tomatoes, believe me, if it wasn't for this 40% shade cloth, none of these plants would be standing, because as I have been mentioning, it's been very hot out here in the high desert. Here is the Carolina Reapers that I'm talking about. They're not putting out lots of peppers this year. I think it's because of the heat, but they are here. I'm very happy because Carolina Reapers, they're not very easy to grow, but here they are. More Anaheims. Look at these plants. Just all right. So this is the the raised bed where I have all my peppers. These guys are the Jimmy Nardelos, and these are my Carolina Reapers. This plant doesn't have that many on them. Look at this, Anaheim. Let me see if I can find some Carolina Reapers so I can show you. Yeah, that's a tiny Reaper right there. Where's Carolina Reaper? There you are. It's a jalapeno. I like to harvest jalapenos when they are red. For some reason, when they are green, I don't like the taste of them. But when they turn red, the taste of jalapenos is is sweet. They are sweet and really good. Flavor is much better when they ripen. Carolina Reapers, do not eat the Carolina Reapers, guys. They are brutal. So I'm gonna be ending this video by showing you the rest of my peppers. Look at this. This is the Anaheim. Another Anaheim plant right here. I've been harvesting lots of peppers. I've been giving lots of them away. Same as the tomatoes. It's just too much food for me. And you can only eat so much. And you can only store so many in your refrigerator. The rest just falls off the plant, goes to waste. Look at this. So grow your own green, guys. Grow your own greens. It's such a huge satisfaction to do that. To eat fresh. Whenever you want, come out to the yard, fry some eggs, do some carne asada, throw these guys on the grill. And I have the money to go out and buy them, but that's not the point. The point is this, that this is the fruit of your own labor, and everything is nice and fresh. Check that out. Carolina Reapers. I'm gonna be making some pepper spray with these guys, and I'm gonna make a salsa as well, hot salsa. And just you have to be very careful though with the Carolina Reapers, because you can really choke on it. On salsas, they're very super hot. These guys are the hot banana peppers. More hot bananas. This is the jalapeno peppers. As you can see, they're looking pretty nice. Just a little while ago, I was forced to dispose a plant of jalapenos. Yeah, a little while ago I was forced to dispose a jalapeno plant that had broken off, and it was just laying on the ground with about 15 different peppers on the plant. It really hurt my heart. It hurt my heart to see that, but sometimes it happens. So this is all I have for you guys today on the high desert garden for the month of July. I really hope this video, hopefully I really hope I was not moving the camera too much. I've been made an extra effort to be out here in the heat to record this video for my subscribers. It's something that I do every month. Do a walk around my yard, and I did it. So really hope you guys like this content. If you have any questions, any suggestions, leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to leave those likes, and also don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.